Now to an on-your-site investigation out of Petersburg, where we've learned candidates running for office are getting fined. 3 of the 4 candidates in the Commissioner of Revenue race are coming under scrutiny for not properly disclosing their campaign finances. Some are accused of submitting blank forms. On-your-site investigator Brent Solomon is in Petersburg getting answers. New at 11.
I've learned out of all of the positions up for election this month, only candidates in one race are having problems with campaign finance reporting. That's the race for the person who will ultimately assess the money you owe the city.
Other than one other race, it has never been this bad before. This is the worst I've ever seen.
Tammy Alexander with Petersburg's electoral board has spent countless hours reviewing campaign financing reports, and she found multiple violations. Commissioner of Revenue candidate Kyle Dixon accused of not informing the elections office where money from his campaign signs, t-shirts, and professional graphics came from.
You were fined a $1,000 fine. Were you aware of that?
No. $1,000 fine for not being completed correctly.
Right.
No, sir, that's news to me.
He's not alone. Larry Brown initially filed under the wrong candidate's race. He paid a $100 fine for that, and I've learned Brown will face an additional $1,000 fine if he doesn't quickly update his report with the fee he paid to run for office. On top of that, the elections office says although he did list his campaign expenditures, Brown did not correctly cite where that money came from. I called Brown and sent an email. I'm awaiting a response. And then there's Atiba Muse, accused of listing a contribution from a previous campaign when he ran for the school board. Election officials also want him to justify finances for these campaign signs placed across the city. He faces a $100 fine if it's not fixed by next week.
Were you aware?
I just received notice this evening, and I will take action later on tonight to make all the necessary amendments and corrections. It was truly a personal error, no malice intended. I might actually go there and find out what's going on, because we do everything right in my campaign, sir.
These are the people asking to handle our money or asking to bill us. Shouldn't they get their campaign finance reports correct?
The elections office says Brittany Flowers is the only candidate in that race who didn't have any problems with finance reporting. By the way, the office held a non-mandatory orientation for candidates last month, so they'll know the do's and don'ts. Brown and Muse did not attend. On your side in Petersburg, Brent Solomon, NBC 12.